Hello, my name is Fiyori Kidane, and I have had the honor and privilege of serving on the Young Adult Commission for a little bit under a year now, and I'm really excited to be able to tell you guys what I'm passionate about and why that led me to actually be a member of the Young Adult Commission. Ever since I got involved with this denomination a couple of years ago, I have always been fascinated and adored the fact that we claim to be a denomination that is welcoming and inclusive of all. I mean, one of the biggest things that you can claim unites all disciples is our ability to acknowledge that the table is a place that anyone can be, and that you already have a place here, and that there's no reason for you to fight to get there or feel like you are ever undeserving of that opportunity. And I find that to be absolutely amazing and heartwarming, and if I've ever had a bad day, I always know that whether taking communion or just being with my disciples, friends, and family, I know that I am welcomed. However, I've been thinking a lot lately of what does that mean beyond just our own spiritual beliefs and theological beliefs of you being welcome, but to actually make that practical within our denomination. I believe that we are in a place right now where not everybody feels like they have an opportunity to actually speak up and speak out about what they want and what they need from this church, especially our young adults in this denomination. I joined this commission because I wanted to help bridge that gap for other individuals. I wanted to be a part of a team of people who acknowledge that we have very active young adults within this church, whether they're just participating in their local congregations, or maybe they're a part of a campus ministry at this age, or they are actually plugged into the general church. There are young adults out there who have voices and they want to be able to be heard. So being able to be a part of a commission like this has been nothing short of amazing. We are working as hard as we can to acknowledge that there are churches who just aren't sure of how to get their young adults plugged in. There are general ministries who aren't sure of how to get young adults plugged in. And vice versa, there are young adults who want to be a part of this church and who have very important things to say, but aren't actually sure of how they can get themselves together and unified with the rest of this denomination. So one of the things that I hope that me and the commission are going to be able to work on together is being that voice for the rest of you. Being that voice to say, hey, there are these opportunities, there are these retreats, there are these internships, there are these camps, there are places for you to go and to be plugged in and to actually be able to do the work that our denomination is saying is important. We also want to be able to help you understand that your voice is not all going to be valued one day, or that you need to be able to have more experience to actually get yourselves plugged in. But with where you are right now, in the same way that you are welcomed at the table, you are welcome to be a part of this denomination. And I think the moment that our denomination begins to realize that as a whole, whether that is through the general church, through regional churches, or through the local church, I think we'll be able to set ourselves for success in the future, but also be able to continue on into the next generation, knowing and having that tradition where young adults already have a voice and already have a place where they can feel not only welcomed, but acknowledged and valued.